Miriam Cates.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I am absolutely delighted with my right honourable friend's announcement that children will no longer be required to wear masks in schools, and it's a welcome and evidence-based return to prioritising the interests of our children, who have suffered greatly during the pandemic. My right honourable friend knows that I haven't always been a supporter of restrictions, but does he agree with me that under a Labour government, far from being the freest country in Europe, we would have had longer, harder lockdowns and school closures, causing immeasurably more harm to the poorest, the youngest and the most vulnerable in our society?
I see the gentleman on the opposite front bench shaking his head. He was cruelly exposed last week for the way he called repeatedly for lockdown, Mr. Speaker, and that is the reality. No, Mr. Speaker. The reality is that they would have kept us in lockdown in July, and their response to Omicron was to call for a roadmap back into lockdown. And she is totally right, Mr. Speaker.
Calvin Mumbo.